Matt Karasek with a tutorial on how to embed a Google form into a Schoology assignment. So the first thing you want to do is go to a Google form that you've created. Sorry about that. And you're going to click this send button. And then you have these little carrots or greater than, less than arrows, and that's the embed symbol. So you're going to click the carrots, and then you're just going to click copy. You can adjust the width and the height if you want to, or you can do that later because it is a little wider than the Google or the Schoology assignment, excuse me. Okay, so I've copied it, and now I'm going to go to Schoology, and I'm going to create a new assignment. Hopefully. And then I'm going to just type in delete just because delete it later. Reminds me to do that. And I'm going to unpublish just so I don't freak out my students. So I've got this in here, and obviously you want to put your directions, so the purpose, the I can statements, and all of that fun stuff. And then what you can do after you've typed in your directions, you can then switch to HTML. And it sounds difficult, but you literally are just pasting it. So I've did Command C on a Mac, or it's Control C on a PC or Chromebook. So I'm going to click the HTML, and then Command V is the paste button, or Control V if you're on a PC or Chromebook. And then when you click back, switch to visual, you'll notice a big yellow box. Okay, so then what you're going to do is, after you are done with that, you are going to click create. And then when you are done creating, just to check it, so you know what it looks like, you're going to, I'm going to click on the assignment. And obviously you want to give it a score and grades and due date and all that stuff. So here it is. Actually, that fit better than the last time I tried it. So here it is with the Google form embedded into the assignment. So they can fill it out. They would click submit. Now here's the tricky thing, and I forgot to mention that what you would want to do, because they're not actually turning anything in through Schoology, they're turning it in through Google. I'm going to actually go back to the edit button. You need to change one setting so parents and students don't freak out. Because if you keep this submissions enabled, then it's telling Schoology you're collecting it through Schoology, but you are not. You're collecting it through Google. So you want to click that button and turn it off so it's grayed out. So now it says submissions disabled, and that tells the student you still have a due date. So I didn't put one in, but obviously you would. The students would see the due date, but once the due date passes, they wouldn't get a late notice, and parents wouldn't get a late notice. If you keep that enabled, then parents and students would get that late notice because they didn't turn anything in, even though they technically did through Google, the Google form. And that is how you embed a Google form into a Schoology assignment. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at mkarasek@sawashko.org.